Alright. So far, we've been writing DAX formulas directly, things like quantity multiplied by unit price in some X. They work, but once your formulas get long or have repeated expressions, they become messy, slow, and hard to debug. That's where variables come in. Variables in DAX are used to store temporary results inside a measure. They help you avoid repeated sub-expressions, make your code readable, and then also improve performance. So how do you define variables in DAX? The syntax is very simple. You first define a keyword, which is var, and then you also define the name of variable that you want to allocate, and after that you just write the expression. So basically what happens is whatever expression that you write here, the output of this expression goes into variable name that you define, and after that you add a keyword name return, and here you just return the final expression. It could be just a variable name, the data stored in a variable name. You can just write that, or even you can perform some other like aggregations or calculations to give the final expression. So let me show you a simple example based on the data, so you can have a little idea and connect all the theory with the practical text code. So what I will do is I will create a new measure, and here my goal is to calculate average revenue per customer. So let me write that here, average revenue per customer, right? So I will type is equal to, and then I will press shift and enter, and it will the cursor will move to the next line just to structure the code so it looks up more readable. So here I can define var variable, right? And here I need to define the name of variable. So let's say I was first want to get the total revenue, okay? And here, how will I calculate total revenue? Let's say I want to do sum x, where I will first provide the name of the table, and then I actually want to multiply quantity by unit price, as I showed you in my previous video. So I would refer to unit price, where it is. Let me type sales and then unit price. Here we go. So this variable name total revenue, and the output of this expression will be stored in total revenue. Just to show you, let's say I want to return the total revenue, I would just type total revenue variable, and it would just give me the output of this expression, right? So far it's not an average revenue per customer, it's just the total revenue that we returned. Let's keep on building that. So now that I've got total revenue, and now I want to also get the total number of customers. So I would type another variable. I would say it's total customer. And here I just want to have a distinct count of the customer ID, because in my data set, customer IDs are getting repeated in different invoices. So that's why I'm using distinct count here. And this expression would just return me the total customers. Now, if I hit enter, it would still return me total revenue. Why? Because in the return statement, I'm just returning the total revenue value. And if I will type total customer, it would definitely give me the total customers, not the total revenue. So that's the basic logic here. And that's why I wrote final expression, because most of the time we have to use multiple variables to write the final expressions. So here in the final statement, what I want to do is I want to return the divide of total revenue and total customer, total customer. Right. So this is how I will get the total revenue per customer. And as you guys can see, like this is the total, sorry, average revenue per customer. Okay. And if you look closely, like I have this expression, and then I store that in a total revenue, and then also another one in total customer. So this also allows us to have a reusability of code, which is a very important and beautiful part while writing a code. So that's how like variables are important here. It's quite simple. Like you just need to define the var and then the variable name, and then simply you have to return that. So yeah, that's it. If you have any question, feel free to drop a comment. I will try my best to answer that. So yeah, thank you. Bye bye.